first one, samasati. After that, you gain cultivation, samadhi. This is the concentration. This is the concentration. We also have samasati and samadhi. This is the concentration. Concentration. Because this one, if we talking about that, we have Noble Eightfold Path. Noble Eightfold Path. The first one, right view. Right view. Number two, right thought. Number three, right action. Number four, right livelihood. Number five, right right effort. Number six, two, three, four, five, six. Concentration. No, mindfulness. Sorry, mindfulness and no, samadhi, samasankappa, samavacham. Sorry. Three is less speech. So 1, 2, 3 is a 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Mindfulness and concentration. So right view and right thought is the wisdom. This is the wisdom. So right speech, right action, and right livelihood. This is we call morality. Morality. It means the sila. And the last three is that we call concentration. I think most of the believer they already know about this one. We have a Noble Eightfold Path. 1 and 2, it does the right view and right thought. This is the wisdom we call pinya. Now we are talking about the here. Now we are talking about here. Concentration. So number 3, number 4, number 5, this is the right speech, right action, and right livelihood. This is belong to the sila, morality, the morality. And the last 3 is the right effort. We in Pali we call viriya. And also mindfulness, and the last one, concentration. That's we are concentration. So we call sila, samadhi, and pinya. So morality, concentration, and the wisdom. So now I'm talking here, that's one. It's concentration. So concentration, and that's if we're talking about the concentration, we have a 3, right effort, a right mindfulness, and right concentration. 3. So here, right concentration and right mindfulness. If you see here. So the Buddha, according to this sutta, the Buddha explained this part. This part is mean the concentration. The concentration is the effort, mindfulness, sorry, effort and mindfulness and concentration. We have a 3. So this 3 factor is that to get contribution about the concentration. Concentration. So in the second one, the concentration and that should be wholesome. It's my spelling is wrong. It should be X, WHO, only X wholesome. It should be X. Its spelling is wrong. So if you're talking about the concentration, it should be positive and the good one. It's be the wholesome one. But if you're talking about the concentration, but the concentration is that make you unhappy or sorrow elimination, it is not concentration. If you say concentration, it should be the wrong concentration. So you see, um, the term wholesome is more important than steadily fixing on an object. So because if the mind happen to be the unwholesome, it's maybe steadily fixed on the object. The result is the wrong concentration. You see, so that's the reason why I'm trying to explain Before we just know about the concentration, 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 but the concentration, there's two, wrong concentration and the right concentration. So if we know about this one, the wrong concentration, if we know this is the right concentration, if we practice meditation, we can clarify why I'm thinking that is right or wrong. You will move clearly to understand to cultivation about this concentration. So that's reason why the concentration is the fire established on the mind and made a fetter we call Chitasika. You know about the Chitasika? Do you know? I don't remember they know about that. You know about the made fetters? Brother, you know about the made fetters? You know about the made fetters? Oh, okay, good. Very nice. So did you study before Abhidhamma? Um, mm, okay, but you know this one, right? Okay, good. Very nice. So that is we call the metaphysics. Metaphysics is that in Pali we call Jitasika. Yeah. Uh, what is the Jitasika? Jitasika is that last seminar, and Ajahn Sanu, he already sharing about this one. Jitasika is mean same right with the mind. For example, it's like a color. Like a color. So mine is, for example, mine is similar the water. Uh, so mine, this is the mine. So mine is like a glass of water, but this is only water. But Chitasika, the Chitasika is like a uh, Chitasika is like a color, like a color. So this is the mind. So water is that no color, right? The water is the no color. But the Chitasika, we call the metaphyta, they have a color. So if you add in about the green color or yellow color or red color, the water is will be changed. So, but we cannot clarify this one color, this one water cannot. So the mind is the same. Minds and metaphyta is the same. They are together, happen together rise. So some of things are metaphyta is more powerful than the chitta because metaphyta is mostly the influence about the mind. Wholesome metaphyta are wholesome metaphytas. So their influence to the mind that's to be changed wholesome and unwholesome mind. So that's the reason why. Yeah. So this slide it does explaining when we're talking about the concentration, concentration at the two, wrong concentration and the right concentration. Now we are talking about the right concentration. Okay. And do you have some question? What? Okay. Okay. All right. Um, I cannot see. Chat bảo nữa. Cannot open. Huh? Cannot. Is it? Uh, uh, cannot. How about this one? Okay. No, no. Okay, good. Is it safe to say in that case that we have two kinds of concentration? Yes, of course. Based on an object two, based on the idea. And so say one is that, sorry. Yes, we have two kinds of the concentration because this is according to according to Anapanasati Sutta, we have a right concentration and wrong concentration. Um, yeah, it's based on the the wrong sati and the right sati. We can say like ethical. Yeah, if you want to say ethical, it's fine. But the concentration is based on the mindful. So we also the major sati and samasati. We have two kinds of mindfulness. So that's why we also see the around concentration as well. So that I told you already, if you are fishing, if you are fishing like you are fishermen to take the fish, this is the wrong concentration. And also, if you're trying to kill someone with the sniper, if you have a sniper, you need to kill someone without the concentration, without the mindful, you cannot target. You cannot target that. So this is the wrong concentration according to this sutta. Okay. So I think we should go to the next slide. Okay. In this slide, that we explain about that the characteristic and function and manifestation. Um, like approximates. So the first one, what is the concentration? The concentration is their characteristic is non-distraction. Distraction. It's me, the concentration, the characteristic of the concentration. So characteristic of concentration is non-distraction. It's mean that their characters, the concentration character. So if if you have the same objective or sensation, you can qualify what kind of the character, what kind of the function, what kind of the manifestation. It does if you explore this is the wrong or the right, you can know it easily. So the first one, the characteristic of the concentration is the non-distraction. Second one, function. The function of concentration is overcoming of the distraction. You see, their function is overcoming of distraction. If you're doing that with the mindful or with the concentration, but the concentration it makes you unhappy and uncomfortable. This is not the real concentration. This is the wrong concentration because this is like a distraction. If you're feeling that I'm okay, I'm not distraction anymore, that is the right concentration. But if you do something that is your distraction, this is a wrong concentration. And the last one, what is the manifestation of the concentration? The manifestation of the concentration is non-wavering. Non-wavering. If you're the wavering, it's not the wrong, it's not the right concentration. It should be wrong concentration. None, if you are non-wavering, if you have the waverings. If you are wavering, this is the wrong concentration. Not wavering, this is the right concentration. The last one, personate. Is this happiness? Is this a happiness? So happiness and happy, I think it's not really the same because if you're doing something, you're happy. It means sometimes the satisfying is happy, but it's not happiness. Happiness it does from matter, from mental state. So you really happiness with your mind. So happiness is sorry. Happiness is directly from the mental state. Mental state. So, but happy it should be mind and body, satisfy maybe mind and body. But this state it does the directly from your mind, your mind. So because this is the kind of the concentration. So this slide it does to explain about that the characteristic of the concentration, function, manifestation, and promiscuity. This is explaining about the concentration. You can see there are different function and different character, different manifestation. So if you know this one, you can gratify yourself. If you practice meditation, you got the concentration. This concentration is that wrong or right. You can move clearly. Okay. So in next slide, uh, and this is one that we have talking. If we're talking about the concentration, we have a 40 mindfulness or the breathing. It's mean we call 40 method to practice meditation. We call the meditation object. Meditation object. So there's a totally 40 mindfulness meditation. You see, is this one of the 40 traditionally recognized object of the meditation? So 40 mindfulness object of the meditation, totally. These are traditionally recognized. Why? This is also very interesting. The Buddha, he was born in India. He grew up in India. India, before the Buddha, we have already Hinduism. We have already Hindu. We have already Brahmanism. So before before the Buddha, we have another religion. Now we talk about the other religion. So, for example, um, here's the Buddha. The Buddha. So the Buddha. Before the Buddha, we already have like a Brahmana, and also Hindu. Hindu. He's only the princess. He's only princess. But he is not becoming Buddha. He just only the prince. He just only the prince. He just only the king. But before they have already about the Brahmanism and also the Hindu, we call Hinduism. So if you study about the two religion, we can see about that's kind of the meditation. That's kind of meditation. So that's reason why the Buddha mentioned that tradition. If you study about the comparative study between Hinduism and Brahmanism, you can see also that's kind of the meditation. So I will say this is not belong to Buddha. The Buddha, he know about this one, but from the others. This 40 meditation method is that's only the concentration. It's not insight meditation. Insight meditation is that's only one the Buddha he found with the experience. But these are all the Buddha he he learning from environments, society, other religions. So the Buddha, he just only forgot to explain about that. It's me insight meditation. We call vipassana. Vipassana. So we can see that the Buddha He's already married. And after that, he 29 years old. He want to renounce. He renounced. He renounced and going to the forest. He need to find out the way that's to be overcome the suffering. Why he renounced? Because he see about the suffering. He see about the suffering. The suffering from where? Suffering from you, your body, and wife, and a son, and the other properties, like a Ryan Palace, son, his wife, and you. You is mean that we have your body is not stopping. Your body is that grow up. Before 10 years ago, you are so young, you're so nice, but now you already grow up. Maybe 5 years later, you will be like this. But 10 years later, you will be like this. You need to hurt somewhere. It's like that me sufferings. Sufferings. That the Buddha see your body is a chain that's come to die slowly. Every day we come to die, we come to die. That's why the Buddha princess, he see clearly about the suffering. Suffering means yourself. It means that your body. Your body is going to slowly to die. It's me old person and the sick person, a dying person like that. He see the full side. Including about that his wife as well and his son as well. These are all the attachment. That's reason why the Buddha he renounced. He take a host and go into the forest. If he have the forest, he found some religious people. It's the from we call ascetics. Ascetics is we call Brahmanism, Brahmanat. So the Buddha, he found one of the group. The group is that they are senior, maybe one, two, like a three, four. So all the people, they are ascetics and they are Brahmanas and they already leave from their home. The time the Buddha, he come to see and they talk about what is the suffering, what is the liberation. And after that, maybe all the society and these are all the people from Hindi and from religion, from Brahmanism. So, and after that, the Buddha's learning from them according to Ariya Pariyesana Sutta. This is a Majjhima Nikaya. So you can find about this sutta. This sutta is explaining about the Theravada tradition. Theravada is the Buddhism or tradition. Is it the order is Bhikkhu Analayo. How difference between Theravadas and Ali Buddhism. In this book, you can see about this citation, Arya Pariyesana Sutta and Majjhima Nikaya. In this sutta, the the Buddha hoof, he studied from then. He studied from then. What he studied? He studied about the concentration. Concentration. Now that we are talking. So the Buddha hoof is not Buddha. Buddha hoof, he come to discuss, he come to learn him according to the sutta. And after that, the Buddha, what he learned from them, there are two monks. One is Alara Kalamaya, Udakarama Buddha. So these two kinds, the Buddha's hoof, he learned from this about the concentration. We call Lokiya. 8 kinds of the Lokiya. It's mean the jhana or the concentration. So that's why the Buddha who he learned in oral from them how to cultivate our concentration. Now we are talking about the concentration. That's concentration and that's the traditionally I mean, it's like maybe the Indian traditionally, maybe this tradition is belong to others, like in Brahmanism and Hinduism. So the Buddha, he didn't deny, no? He didn't reject about the concentration. He also accepted concentration. He agreed that you need a concentration. Without the concentration, that is not easy to get the insight meditation. But the Buddha is highlight to always, always is insight meditation we call vipassana. Vipassana. So according to this sutta, the Buddha who he learning from the two guys, Uddaka Ramaputta and Alara and Uddaka Ramaputta. These two. The two monks that's from other religion. They are not Buddhism. They are not Buddhism. So the time the Buddha who the two monks, the two guys, they said that, oh, you are easy to study, you're very intelligent, you want to be the leader, I will give you the position. If you want to be the leader in here, I will share. But the Buddha who he denied, he rejected that. No, he said that no, because this is not his destination. This is concentration is not destination. Concentration is a part of life. It's not the main goal. It's not target goal. So the Buddha reject he rejects and he declined. He declined about this one. No, I don't want to be here because my my target is just to be analyzing the suffering, overcoming the suffering. So that is the mind goal. Now you taught me about the concentration. Concentration is not overcoming the suffering. This is not my target. This is just only make it happy and happiness your mind. So that's why the Buddha, he continued to find it. After that, he practiced 6 year. 6 year, the time the Buddha, he got the two extremes. One is the self-indulgence, one is another self-modification. In the Buddha, he found Noble Eightfold Path. So it's very interesting. These are all, now we are talking, now we are studying. These are all from the experience, from the Buddha. It's not from the text and it's not from the literatures. So the Buddha, he denied, no, concentration is not my goal. I need to insight. Insight. Insight is that to understand minds and body. How to understand mind and body? Nature. The nature of mind. The nature is the truth. So that's why the Buddha, he trying to find out truth. It's the nature of the truth. We call the Four Noble Truth. Dukkha, the way of dukkha. Cessation of dukkha and the way to cessation of the dukkha. So the Buddha, he just only want to see the nature of the minds and body. What is the nature of minds and body? Mind is always changing. We have to know it about ourselves. So the nature, if you understand nature, you will see the truth, the truth. So that's the reason why the Buddha, he want to understand, he want to overcome, he want to understand about the truth, he need to overcome the sufferings. If you are not unable to understand the nature of the truth, you cannot overcome the sufferings. So that's the reason why we are reborn again and again. Now you are here, you will die, you will reborn again, you will reborn. So we are like a circle that we call samsara. You cannot overcome it because you don't know nature of the minds and body to see the truth with the insight. And so it's the more important one. So I can say here that the meditation techniques, according to the Buddha teaching, real authentic and real meditation is insight meditation from the Buddha. If you see, study about this sutta, if you see the history or the story, the Buddha, he learned it from them. The Buddha who he learned it from them. This is the concentration. It's not insight meditation, not vipassana, only samatha, only samatha. So in samadhi, that's why the Buddha, he didn't justify. No, this is not my goal. I need to overcome it. I know about the modification. I know about the suffering. So I need to see the truth. So that's reason why the Buddha, he trying to find out the truth. So this is the way of the Buddha. Why the Buddha want to see the truth and why the Buddha he want to overcome the sufferings. This is the way. No concentration. Now we are talking about the concentration. They are traditionally. They are traditionally. So it's made the Indian tradition, the other tradition. So the Buddha also he is one of the Indian people. So he also learning the culture. And for example, in Thailand, they have a meditation technique. It's like a counting beats or like a putong, 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 putong means that they use the Buddha. Buddha, 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 Buddha. It's like a Buddha Gnostic. So in our culture, in Myanmar as well, Buddhanese, they also use the mala. Mala is they are like a counting beat. Mahayana tradition also they use that. Sometimes we have like a nothing about the beat like a tok 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 tok. This is yeah. This is also the concentration, right? The kind of the concentration to pray in the Buddha or like Amitabha, Amitabha like that. So you have yeah, it's like a chanting, right? Yeah, chanting. Yeah, chanting. So we have traditionally is so many kinds of the tradition to get the samadhi or the concentration. Okay, let's see. To finish this morning session, the first one we call tang kasina. Kasina means that like a device. I'm sharing about this one to be a student. They can understand how to practice about the kasina. Yeah, if you kasina is very honest, very happy to use that. You can choose the color and you can choose everything else. For example, if you want to practice about the art kasina, you need to make a circle and device, and you have to clarify. And also, you have to be some of the rules and regulation. For example, okay, I will talk to you that if you want to practice the kasina device, for example, art kasina, you need to make a circle. The first one, the circle. The circle. After that, you have to sitting down. You have to sitting down here, and you are sitting down here. And after that, uh, it's not far. It's not too close and too far. And yet, correct one that. Uh, yes. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, of course. You like this color? White, yeah, yeah. Mm. It's beautiful because this is based on your character because we have a different character. We have a six character. Sometimes, for example, I'm easy to angry. This is I that's the reason why I choose like a yellow color. I must to choose. That's depend on your hobby or your character because we're different character. The time you can choose that different color. So it's night. It's kind of the concentration. You see? Yeah, it's that reason why I taught the concentration in the tradition. Yes. And then in here that I can share something. Yeah. Thank you, sister. Thank you. You can make a circle. It's me we get device. And after that, it's not too far, it's not too close. But Firstly, if you look at the body circle, you have to open your eye. White, as much as white. So it's me open your eye, open your eye, and look at that to remember about this circle. Look at, and also you can recite your mouth like him. It's at, 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 at. You have to see and recite at. If you remember easily, no need to make a verbal, just only count in your mentally, just only mind. So at. And if you remember that, you need to close your eye, close your eye. And okay, open your eye and close your eye, and you can say stay. And after that, close 100%. You can close the eye. And if you close your eye, but you stay seeing the art, that you can start into practice about this one. So art, 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 art. This is kind of the concentration. If you make it sound art, you see quickly of this is art, 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 art. What is art? Art is sometimes hot, sometimes soft. This is the impermanent. This is impermanent. So our art, so many color. Sometimes white color, sometimes black color, sometimes soft, sometimes hot. If the raining fall, the art is the soft, is very shiny, is sunny, is hot, and sometimes hot. So the art is a change, this impermanence. So you have to contemplate art, art, art. So this is the real nature, and you can get the concentration. But before, if you practice before, you need to know your mind. What's kind of the character your mind is. We have a six character. Moha, Loba, and Dosha. Like that. Moha means you really like to eat too much. You really like it's like the greeting, or sometimes some people it's very easy to angry and hatred. So you must know. I think I can share that about this one because it's just very, very helpful. And I can share with you. I don't know. Okay, I got it now. Okay. Okay, so you see, and also this is if I'm to a letter, maybe it's not in that. You see, I explain that, and also that you can see my art. This is a the counting or like a reciting. After that, we got like a sign. We in Pali Nimeda, and this is we call parikama Nimeda. This is kind of the concentration, the kind of concentration. And after that, you see, we can change the samadhi. It that change to another advanced level we call Okkaha Nimitta. And the last one, Mancha Nivedana. So these are all overcoming about the Nivedana or defilements. This is the process how to practice about the kasina. That this is a kasina. So this is jhana, vitaka vichara. So these are all. So um, this is the practical way to understand about the concentration. Now I mentioned about also the concentration. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, so already 11, huh? Okay. Okay, I will stop here. So, uh, I will answer. Please show again the slide for color animal, so elements, which is what is it? What is that question? Uh, the different concentration and mindfulness, the different. It's a difference. Because without the mindfulness, there is no Zoom. They ask online before. Yeah, I know. I see. I cannot find about the question. What is the exact difference between concentration and mindfulness? Okay. What is the exactly concentration and mindfulness? Mindfulness is the first thing that we have to awareness. Without the mindfulness, there's no concentration. So concentration is that we can say uh, effort and also the benefit. Without the sati, without the mindfulness, that cannot be concentration. So concentration is a kind of the meditation method, but without sati cannot. Without sati it cannot. So mindfulness it does to be awareness to your present moment to cultivate the concentration. So it's a different one. Okay. So they already leave it, right? Okay. Okay. All right. So we will stop here this morning session. So and after this session, one venerable, including me now, we will share our experience. I already invited one venerable, so he will be sharing about his meditation techniques. So thank you so much who are joining online and also practice meditation as well. So see you the afternoon session. So I would like to invite you all to Beach Homemade. Arahant Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Bhutan Bhagavantam Abhivademi Swakato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhamma Namasami Supatipano Bhagavato Sāvaka Sangho Sangha Namami. Okay, thank you so much. See you afternoon. Can we get some lights like that? Yeah, yeah, of course.